What's good, everybody? It's your boy named Matthews, and I'm back again with another beard video, man. We have made it to week 27 of growing a beard. Show y'all what I'm looking like right now. Just got done lining it up with the Superliners. Also, speaking of the Superliners, I gotta say this real quick. I'm still using these. They're really nice. One thing that I do want to mention though is, especially for people who are actually like licensed barbers and cutting heads all day, this blade does get hot. It started getting hot when I was just finishing up with my cut. It takes me about an hour or so, whatever, close to an hour at least. If you plan on cutting people's heads all day, you're gonna need some backup clippers because these are gonna burn some people's heads after about the second cut or so, depending on how fast you do your cut. So I just thought I'd say that. But as far as the outcome I'm getting with these, I am still using them, still like them. Another thing with the shaver that I told you guys I used about 2 weeks ago, it did give me razor bumps. Pretty bad too. Maybe like on the end of the third day, beginning of the fourth day, my head was going crazy. Once again, it wasn't something you could really see unless you look really close, because they're like micro tiny bumps that was on my head. I actually didn't use any shaver on my head today. I just used the regular clippers, and I just put, you know, zeroed them down as low as they can go, and I just buzzed it. So I didn't use any shavers on my head, not these or the custom shaves. But yeah, I was just giving my head a little time to relax. We're still gonna find a solution. Maybe I just need to get some bump stopper, some bump patrol type of creams or whatever, and give it a shot with that. Also, I want to say what's up and thanks for subscribing to all my new subscribers. In the last 28 days, I've gotten close to about 800 subscribers. So it's just been skyrocketing every single day. But in addition to that, one of the days I got a lot of subscribers, or one day, but it's been on the rise ever since this channel has started. So I appreciate you guys for always dropping comments, always hitting that thumbs up button. You do encourage me to keep going with these videos. But anyways, if you guys did not know, the Cut Buddy went viral, I believe, like March 5th or so. The Cut Buddy went viral. Somebody else, another fellow YouTuber who uses the Cut Buddy, made a video doing a tutorial how he lines up his hairline and everything like that, and his sideburns and whatnot. Somebody else got his video, put it on Facebook. It went viral, did about 8 point something million views in one day. So that's real good. And of course, I got some of the benefits of that because when people look up the Cut Buddy, I am one of like 3 people that does reviews for it on YouTube. I'm actually partnered with that company. And also, it's my face that you see when you go on Amazon to try to buy it. So with that being said, if you guys do want to buy it, I know it's sold out right now, but if you guys want to put in your pre-order, or you just want to wait until it comes out, or wait till it's back in stock, I mean, and place your order, use my discount code BRDGNG, and you will save 10% on your order. Not only will it save you money, but it puts a little bit of money in my pocket for helping out this company that I'm partnered with. So yeah. With that being said, do want to let you guys know that I do read all you guys' comments, right? I may not get back to you guys all the time in the comments. Sometimes I might go down there and chop it up with you guys for a second. I see y'all, you know, throwing jokes and roasting your boy. That's all good. And some of you guys even added me on Facebook. But I see some people be getting mad. They think I'm ignoring them and stuff like that when you ask a question and I don't get to it right away. The reason I don't answer those questions right away is because I do like to encourage people to subscribe, and I answer those questions in a video. So if you subscribe and you ask a question, maybe on the week after that, I'm going to answer your question in a video like I plan to do right now. First question, where can I find that tool? That tool being whatever tool I'm talking about in a video today. For example, if I'm talking about this, or told you guys about this bag, or told you guys about some clippers that I use or whatever. All the tools that I use are on my website, www.ndm91.com/BRDGNG. That is the beard page that I set up so you guys can see everything that I use. Even if I just make a video talking about clippers that day, and you guys want to know what trimmers I use, what oil I use, and everything, all that is on my website. So go to my website and check that out. How long have you been growing your beard? Well, I say it at the beginning of all my videos. I just said it this time. I've made it to week 27. So with this stage of growing a beard, it's been exactly 27 weeks. But the first time I grew my beard, I grew it for about 2 years before I cut it off. Does the Cut Buddy really work? Yes, it works. Do you need it? No, you don't. I'm going to be honest with you guys. You don't need it, but does it help out a lot? Yes. Even me being experienced, you know, I'm not a licensed barber or nothing like that, but I've been cutting my own hair for quite some time, and it definitely does make it easier if you use it the correct way with the liner pencil that I told you guys about. I've been lining up my beard very nice before that even came along, but yes, it has helped me a lot, and it has helped me save time and make sure the lines are even on both sides of my beard. And also, it's been giving me time to let the hair grow, like in the corners. If you guys look at some of my previous videos, my beard used to go like this and go like straight down. It used to be like a big dip. Now when I put that tool on there, I line it up and I know exactly where to line it up. Even if the hair is not as dark, I don't cut it, and eventually it filled in. Now this connects. How did you learn to cut your own hair, and what made you learn? Well, I learned by just trying it. I mean, if you go to the barber, everybody goes to a barber at some point in their life, and if you just pay attention to what they do, it don't look that hard, man. They just get the clippers, especially if you just getting something even, as if you ain't getting no designs and all this tricky stuff in your head. You want to design right here with the box fro right here and all this stuff. That stuff can get a little tricky, but for what I was getting, man, even when my hair was growing thick and everything, I always had my hair short no matter what. Anyways, I grew an afro one time in my life, never had braids, never had nothing like that. Always had waves and stuff like that, but my hair has always been short, so it's no different than what it is right now. Of course, it was a little bit longer, but yeah, that doesn't even answer the question. What made me learn was spending money, man. Just got tired of spending money. When I used to go to the barber, one time I asked for a Nike design. My barber tore my head up. Not really cut me or nothing like that, but that Nike sign looked nothing like a Nike sign. Spent my money on that. That was a waste. Another thing that made me stop going to the barber and learning myself was the long lines. I set up an appointment to go to a barber, man. Told this dude a week in advance I'll be there, reminding him I would be there. Showed up and still didn't get cut for like an hour and a half. He still was cutting other people's heads, so he pretty much said, fuck my appointment, just come in and I'll get to you when I can. So that's why I just said fuck the barber, and I started doing it by myself. Next question. Do you cut other people's hair or just your own? Well, as of right now, I just cut my own. Sometimes I might cut a head or two on the side, but right now, just me, which is the best way to keep my clippers clean, you know what I'm saying? This is a very important thing I need to tell you guys. If you are cutting other people's heads, make sure to use disinfectant. Even if you're just cutting your own, you need to spray them down and clean them off after every use, or after every other use at least. But if you're cutting other people's heads with the same clippers, be sure to clean them, because there are some crazy infections that you can get from cutting somebody else's head. You don't know what they got on their head, and then you put it on somebody else's head, and you just transfer stuff back and forth. And if you look online, you'll see some pretty nasty looking pictures of infections that people got from using dirty clippers. So yeah, with that being said, anyways, to answer that question, I just cut my own hair right now for the most part. Back in high school, though, I was cutting everybody's heads, man. That was my side hustle. Always been a little side hustler, man, getting some money on the side. Any way possible, in a legal way. And yeah, I used to cut heads for like $5. All my friends in high school, because everybody back then, we all went to the same barber. Then nobody have no car to get to that barber, so it was a mission to actually go to the good barbers across the other side of town. But when we couldn't make it there, you know, if it wasn't for nothing special like you know, the prom or homecoming or a football game or some special event that we needed everybody to see our haircuts, if it was just a regular day in the week, man, everybody used to come to me. I was cutting everybody's heads, getting some money. How often do you fade your beard? Well, I'd say about every 3 months. I'm not actually on a schedule, but it just so happened to be, or not fading my beard. I do that kind of on the regular. I guess that's been about every 3 months or so too, but I really meant, how often do I actually cut the stragglies out and get the, you know, the hairs that's sticking out and won't stick with the bunch, and too curly, or the straight piece sticking out and won't go back in. It's been about every 3 months, because I've done it twice in a 6-month period, and we're on week 27 now, so it's just a little shortly after that, and I've done it twice. So yeah, but as far as, you know, fading it in all the time, it's just kind of whenever I feel like it. I'm not really on a schedule. Only thing I have a schedule for is my beard. Cut it once a week. Might actually switch that to twice a week, just depending on if I have time, but no more than a week I can go without not lining my beard up, because then it starts looking too crazy. Same with my head. I do my head about once a week, and I can actually up that to 2 times a week when I get time. That would be best for me, and I think it will look nice all around instead of looking good one day of the week. Do you zero gap your trimmers? Yes and no. When I get them right out the box with these and also with the detailers, I cut them. I use them the way that they were sent to me right out the box, and they cut pretty good. But on the detailers, once the blade kind of started getting loose on me and I had to fix it myself, I did zero gap them. It's trial and error. You're gonna have to try it 1,000 times so you get it right. And make sure you try them on yourself before you put them on somebody else's head, before you cut somebody. When did you shave your beard off? Well, I cut the whole thing off, babyface smooth, September 4th, 2015, which is what I say a lot in my videos. I don't think I said it on this video, but I do mention that a lot. So yeah, September 4th, 2015, 27 weeks in, boom, boom. That's when I cut it. And why did you start over? Well, the reason I wanted to start over is because just the way it was growing, man. For one, I didn't know what I wanted my beard to look like. All I knew is I wanted to grow a beard. So I started everything at different times. A lot of people ask me, how do you grow your beard in full? How do you do this? How do you do that? What's your routine? I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple pictures on screen. You guys can see my journey of this beard thing. It never, used to be full like this. I never tried to grow it full. Used to just have a little chin strap, or I would cut all the sides off and just have hair on my chin. Then over time, I just decided to let it grow. And told you guys plenty of times, I do have like slow growth spots right here on the side of my lip. See how this goes up? If it was going straight, it would be like that. There's no hair under here. And same thing on this side. So it's kind of like just genetics, guys. At the time that I cut it, I was due for to take a new picture for my driver license. I was just trying to decide how I want to look on my driver license for the next, however many years until it expires again. So yeah, I just decided I'm gonna cut it right before that for the picture, and been growing it ever since. Quite a few of you guys have actually asked this too. I just always ignore it because I don't really want to get off topic too much. But somebody asked, can you make a video about your hats in the background? If you guys can see those hats on the wall back there, whatever the hell they are, boom, back over there. Well, I do have a main channel, right? This channel is actually doing pretty good, so I am steadily on this channel, but this is not my main channel. I do, I rap, I make beats, I do custom t-shirts, I do graphics, I do voice acting, I do screen acting, I do a lot of stuff, right? And I do that on my main channel. I do unboxings. I'll show you guys my shoes and shoe reviews, tech reviews, how to fix computers, how to download different stuff. I have like 5 different channels. So if you guys look on my main channel or this channel that you're on and look in the channel on the side that says subscribe, you'll see some of my other channels or whatever. Yeah, and you guys can see close up all those hats, where I get them from, and actually how I hang them on the wall like that you guys have been asking about. My beard grows curly. How do I make it grow straight? Well, if you want to make it grow straight, you can use like a hot comb or a blow dryer or some shit like that. I don't know. I wouldn't want my beard to grow straight. That's what kind of happened before when I wasn't using oil and things. But I kind of like my beard being curly, man. Look, like the extra length I get, if you guys can see that, the extra length I get, and it curls back up. Like my beard is soft, if you guys can see that. Moves very easy. It's soft and shiny, but I don't want it so straight to when the wind blows, my beard is just blowing back and forth for all of my face and stuff like that. Like, not a fan of that, but if that's what you guys want to do, go right ahead. And all you need is a hot comb, throw some relaxer in there, or whatever you want to do. Your beard, your problem. Also notice in the comments, some of y'all be roasting me, man. Every single week, y'all say I look like somebody else. Somebody with a bald head and a beard. First, I look like Rick Ross. Then I look like Kimbo Slice. God damn. Then I look like whatever the basketball player's name is. Then I look like the host on the URL rap show or whatever it's called. Then I look like this person. Then I look like that person. Y'all be roasting in the comments, and I look like everybody in the goddamn world. Anybody with a beard, y'all just assume you look like this person because they famous and they got a beard, so you look like them. Like, come on, man. But yeah, y'all be doing y'all thing, man. Y'all be roasting in the comments or whatnot. This dude right here, so he called me a booty face ass nigga. It's real funny too, cause I actually seen that you added me on Facebook. I just noticed that when I was looking at this comment, because I seen your picture like on my top little thing recently. One thing I do want to tell you guys about Facebook though is if you add me, you might want to send me a message though, because I've been getting a lot of like fishy friend requests on Facebook. So I have like over like 100 people just sitting in my request box because a lot of these people look like they ain't got no profile picture, or they from a third world country, or undercover people, or if we ain't got no mutual friends, it makes it real hard. But I know since you guys found me on YouTube, a lot of us ain't gonna have no mutual friends. But best way to get in contact with me if you guys want to see what I'm up to, because I do post stuff all the time, not necessarily about beards, but I post stuff all the time. You can catch me on Instagram. Everything pretty much is on my Instagram. I just forward it to Facebook anyway, so you're gonna see the same stuff on Facebook that you'll see on Instagram, besides me just asking random questions or whatever. Oh, and for the person that asked this question, do you have any recommendations or vids for beard growth? Mine seems to have hit a stopping point for some reason. Shake my head. Well, I'm gonna let the homie answer that question for you. Check out his video right here, and he answered that specific question.
Once you get a certain thickness in your beard, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get it's gonna start curling in. I mean, us black men, we have different type of beard structure, and our beard grows differently than than our fellow white brothers. It's sort of like this. So say this is your face. My hand right here is your face. What happens is once your beard grows out and it starts to curl, once it reaches terminal curling, I mean, what's going to happen is it has no more room to curl over. So then it starts to grow out and curl at the same time. So that's when you start seeing your second wave of beard growth. So right now I'm in that terminal curl stage, whereas my shit is just curling up tight. If I pull it out, then yeah, it's going to be really, really long. But when I let it go, it snaps right the fuck back. And then, to anybody else looking like, ah, shit, your beard's been about that long for the last 3 months. No, nigga, no, it fucking hasn't. Leave me the fucking alone with my shit. It's getting there, okay?
Thanks for that shout out you gave me in that video too, man. A lot of you guys that comment, I do notice you. I do check out your page. And I do subscribe back to you guys too. If it's beard related and you do constant videos or whatever, I will subscribe to you guys. So yeah, with that being said, man, I think I'm getting too much out of hand here. Been talking too much. Please subscribe to the videos if you ain't already subscribed. Hit the thumbs up button. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.